Hello there, and welcome to the very first Obi-Wan Kenobi review. So I hope you liked that new little intro there just for the Obi-Wan series. I thought instead of having the usual Disney Plus one, let's just have a little bit of a more Star Wars-y special. So I watched Obi-Wan on Friday. I purposely didn't do the review on Friday because I wanted it to have a little bit of a time for people to watch it and get involved. Film Vipers has just popped on and popped a comment down saying, how could people hate on Leia? So that's a good question. We'll come to that in a little bit. I'm going to try and not look at my notes so much. I have one whole page of notes for episode 1 and then about 2/3 of a page for episode 2 because I was really trying to watch it, to be honest. So yeah, let's oh, okay. So Film Vipers just said, I kind of preferred Stranger Things so far, but Kenobi will be better over time. Now that is interesting. On that point, I'm going to pick up on that point. I did start watching Stranger Things last night, and I wasn't too fussed on the first episode, whereas with Obi-Wan, it hooked me straight away. So spoiler-free stuff first. Let's just get over it with, I thought Ewan McGregor is fantastic reprising the role of Obi-Wan. You can tell time has passed, not just by his looks, by the way he is as well, and his outlook on the universe as a whole. So I thought that was pretty awesome how he plays that. Hello there, says Noxwave. General Noxwave 97. Film 5 is a General Kenobi. Gets better on episode 6. Oh, so I've only got another 5 more episodes of Stranger Things before it gets good. Okay, I will persevere. I will persevere with Stranger Things. But Obi-Wan, I thought amazing. The cast was great. You do have your new Disney characters in there, like there was a character who's a drug dealer, and the way that she looked a bit like the biker gang, the scooter gang from Book of Boba Fett. So I was like, but they didn't play too much on it, which is great. Now, what I loved about this was I didn't really know what the story was. It's like, I know Luke is on Tatooine, and I thought the whole thing is going to be on Tatooine, pretty much, and maybe some other characters are elsewhere. But this does bring Obi-Wan out of there. Just a little tiny spoiler there for you before I go into spoiler territory. Film Vibe says Kenobi looks like he took death sticks. Well, he has been exiled on a desert planet for 10 years. That's gonna do quite a lot to his pores, really. He's gonna dry out his skin. And yeah, he hasn't really been looking after himself because he doesn't want people coming on to him and things. I thought all the other characters were great. Little gripe that I didn't like was the Grand Inquisitor. Now, we've all known the Grand Inquisitor from the cartoon series like Rebels, and we know that his race is the races in Revenge of the Sith, the tall guys with the really narrow heads, and his head it's a human with makeup on. So they would have been better if they did do him CG as a head, and just got that a little bit right. Saying that, I think it's only because we know that character, because otherwise he does look quite menacing, the way that he is and things, really. So that was quite interesting there. Music wise, it was very subtle, and it had its homage to original Star Wars, with the quite a lot of brass use, but like low tone brass and things. So I really like that. The Obi-Wan theme is neither here nor there. It's like I can't really have it in my head right now. So whereas like stuff like WandaVision is like that was in my head quite a lot, and Loki. So this is kind of forgettable at the moment. You guys are going crazy on the chat there. Let's have a look then. So we got, I kind of preferred Stranger Things. Yeah, we've done that one. I guess by episode 6. I watched Stranger Things season 4 first. Then I watched Kenobi in one day. Whoa, what? I stayed at home on Friday. That was quite a marathon there, really, because I know that one episode of Stranger Things is like 2.5 hours long. So, well done to you there. Well done to you. I will be pacing this. I've got loads of things I need to watch, as well as you guys and this channel, as well as work. It's crazy right now. It's absolutely crazy. But yeah, that's what we do. Kenobi looks like he took it. Yeah, it said down. That Grand Inquisitor thing. Yeah. Hearing Tumira, I can't pronounce his name. Tumira's voice. Yeah, that was pretty cool. It's like it's like all the Inquisitors look amazing, and it's good to see in this how they were feared. Now, what I loved about this was I had the feeling of when I went to watch Phantom Menace and when I want to watch Force Awakens, because there's so long in between these characters and stuff. So it's like Phantom Menace, there hadn't been one for decades, no Star Wars before decades, so you get to see the Jedi in their height and things, and people feared the Jedi then, which was really cool, and I loved that film so much. I was quite young, but I loved it. I really loved seeing it. And then when the prequel trilogy and the sequel trilogy, came out, again I had that feeling of, because it's been decades since the last one and things, and I was like, I really enjoyed it because like it was the next step, and seeing like Han and Chewie and Leia and everything like that. It just like, it worked really well for me. And this is again because we haven't been to the prequel, so we haven't seen Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan in such a long time now, and it did feel right. It felt perfect, in my opinion. And the Inquisitors were like what the Jedi were in Phantom Menace, whereas like, oh, you don't cross the Jedi, you don't cross the Inquisitors, and yeah, their whole presence was menacing to everyone. You could tell that they wanted to rebel against them, but they were afraid to, which is really cool, because we haven't seen that in any of the series or films or anything like that, only in the cartoons and the games. The games major on the Inquisition, really, especially with Cal Kestis, and there's a few Cal Kestis-y moments in this as well. The 2-hour episode isn't out yet, comes out on the first Friday of July. Hopefully we can get more scenes about Haja during Order 66. That was pretty cool. Amazing actor who played Haja. I am meeting Hayden Christensen in November. Oh, well done. They're Film Vipers. Hope you enjoy that. I also noticed that Ewan McGregor is in Comic-Con Scotland in October. Unfortunately, I am on a shoot on the road with work, so I can't do it. No. But anyone who goes there, I hope you have a great time. Reva's writing was kind of mid in my opinion. The voice was menacing though. Cool. Right, okay, so I'm going to try and remember. So this is now, so I'm going to go out there. I know a lot of people aren't going to agree with me with this, but this is my personal opinion. I do love Star Wars, as you can tell from some of the things in the background. Let me get rid of my my name tag there. As you can see, I've got the May the 4th key. There we go. Oh, there it is. Got my little Mandalorian helmet. I got this beautiful piece by 21st Century Props and Replicas on Instagram. Go check them out on Instagram. And lovely present I had there off them. And same with Baby Yoda. That was a present off them. So yeah, really cool. And I love how my lightsaber looks like it's red and going through the ceiling. I purposely did that, guys. Purposely did it. It's not a trickery with the light in the back. Yeah, but yeah, it's like, I did love it, so I am going to go out there and I'm going to put this, and I very, very rarely do this. I did say it was going to be a 10 out of 10, but I'm not going to do that because I never do 10 out of 10. So I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. 9 lightsabers out of 10. I'll have to do some graphics across the bottom, with these lightsabers. 9 out of 10 for both part 1 and part 2. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Went to Comic-Con yesterday. Did you go to the one that's in London right now? In the... what's the place called? The one near the Millennium Dome. I know what I'm on about. Do you think the upcoming Skeleton Crew series will replace Rangers of the New Republic? That is an interesting one, because obviously they did announce back in 2020 the Rangers of the New Republic. Quite possibly, I don't know anything about Skeleton Crew just yet. Press office has been silent all weekend. Since Star Wars Celebration has gone live this weekend, they've been very silent. I've been picking up on all these Instagram and Twitter posts and stuff like that, and I've been saving them because I want to do a massive roundup, really, of everything when I can, because there's so much. You've got the Skeleton Crew, you've got the young Jedi Tales, and you've got Tales of the Jedi. You've got Mandalorian 3 details came out. Let's have a little look. So look. Where are we looking? We're looking in my here we go. This is the problem when I'm doing lives and it's not a pre-record. Here we go. So it's got Tales of the Jedi, Young Jedi Adventures. You also have Lego Star Wars Summer Vacation, which is out on August the 5th. What else we got? Skeleton Crew with Jude Law, which is what you've mentioned there. Yeah, and there's loads more. It's like I haven't saved everything on there. Let's catch up on the MCM London. In the Excel. That's it. I knew it would begin with E, but I can't remember everything. Hopefully we'll get some news about Visions and the Bad Batch Season 2. I heard a rumour on the grapevine that Bad Batch Season 2 is out this September, but don't quote me on that one. Visions, I was disappointed, really. I really wanted to love Visions, but there was only 2 episodes I actually liked about Visions, unfortunately. But I am looking forward to see more. Tales of the Jedi, can't wait for the prequel Jedi after Qui-Gon. I want a Kai-Adi Mundi and Plo Koon and Kit Fisto episodes. They probably will, to be honest. Unless they do go completely out and do some unknown Jedi. Also 100% Skywalker Saga. Yeah. Haven't seen Bad Batch yet. I've seen a few. I haven't seen the full version of it. But anyway, that is enough spoiler warning there for you guys. Let's go into some nitty gritties, and I'm going to try not to look at my notes so much, but I'll probably will. I thought, well, first of all, when you look at Disney Plus, you see Obi-Wan in the background with his lightsaber ignited, and then you see a lightsaber in the foreground, and it's Darth Vader's lightsaber. So pretty cool. Do they get a fight off? Continuity wise, they shouldn't, because they should only the first time they meet each other is in A New Hope, really, since they fought on that time, because he says last time I seen you as a guy who was but the learner, but now I am the master, or whatever he says, something along those lines there, and so that implies that they hadn't seen each other. So I love the fact that you don't have to have seen any of the Star Wars movies to watch this series, because the first 4 minutes is a recap of everything that happens in episode 1, 2, and 3, which is a nice way to get you back up to speed, or if you haven't seen it before, what's happened really there. Excuse me. And I thought the opening scene with the younglings learning, and then the doors open and the clone troopers coming in. So it's Order 66, and I loved this whole scene, because in the movie you just see the clone troopers coming in, shooting at the Jedi, killing the Jedi, and you see a couple of them parrying and deflecting, and that's it pretty much. You only see that. You only see George Lucas's son actually putting up a fight, and that was it. So this was great to see an actual Jedi defending the younglings, and there is a warning on Disney Plus that this is violence towards children, so because it is. It's like they're murdering children on there. So it was nice to see that this Jedi was like putting up a really good fight against the clone troopers, and you could see more of the fight going on in the background. So that was really needed. So well done on that one there. And the younglings escape. So we are going to see those younglings, I do believe, in this series or in other series. Is this Tales of the Jedi? Is that on about them? Who knows? Because obviously in Cal Kestis escaped the Order 66, but he was on a ship at that time. Alright, okay, so we've talked about the Grand Inquisitor. I've written it as Grand Inquisitor because I was really quickly writing these notes because I didn't want to take my eyes off the screen. I said he is cool. So they're looking for a Jedi and they find this Jedi, and the way that they throw a knife at this one guy's head, and the Jedi catches it, and then the Jedi looks for Obi-Wan, and I love that whole scene where Obi-Wan is like, it's like, no, my name's Ben. It's not Obi-Wan, it's Ben, and then you could see there he's done, really. So catch up back up on the chat. I want Darth Maul versus Darth Vader. That'd be pretty cool. Although we know it's a little bit of spoilers for Rebels if you haven't seen it. Obi-Wan and Maul do have another fight on Tatooine, and Obi-Wan kills Maul. Have you read any Star Wars novels? I have, but not for many years. And I do believe the ones I was reading was the Force Unleashed ones, which aren't canon, unfortunately. Which one's your favourite one there, Noxwave? Darth Vader has a big black dark side. Balls. Okay, happy days. Master Windy Pants. Okay. Very random comment there. Thank you very much for that. Anakin will be my favourite hero, anti-hero, and villain. Oh, that's interesting. I'm rewriting all the Star Wars films. Okay. Hayden's eyes look fire. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Right. So yes. I love how Uncle Owen in it. You see that he doesn't want Obi-Wan to come and train Luke because Obi-Wan's leaving him presents, leaving Luke presents and keeping an eye on him and stuff. And he says like he must be trained, even though Obi-Wan has kind of left the world of the Jedi. I think he wants to train Luke so then Luke can carry on being a Jedi, but he's afraid. Obi-Wan is afraid of maybe dying, or maybe people seeing him because of his massive failure, because in his eyes, his failure put the entire galaxy in oppression. So that's a massive burden on yourself, really, isn't it? To be honest, I never read any Star Wars books. I have a Ahsoka book, but I haven't started reading it. Well, do please let us know if when you do read it, come along into one of our videos and have a little chat and things on there. So yeah, it's very. It plays heavily on him, and that's why he looks, as the comment said, looks like he's been on Death 6. It's because he's got the whole galaxy's weight on his shoulders because of his own burden. He believes that he did this. He was the cause of it. And that's why he's in exile, and why he doesn't want to be seen. He doesn't want anybody knowing who he is. And that's when the Jedi comes, he's like, no, go away. It's like, just leave me, bury your lightsaber, and leave, go, and things like that. So, yeah, that's really deep, really, I thought, there, with Obi-Wan. And then with Ben, in A New Hope, when Luke comes out, it's like going, you're to be trained as a Jedi, but your uncle wouldn't allow it. And that happens in this. He's like, no, he's not going to be trained. Go away, pretty much. Do you make live streams every day? We don't make live streams every single day. We do a lot of videos. Like last week, I put out a video every single day apart from Friday. And we do, when I do reviews, I try to do them live, but it all depends on work and things like that. So please do hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Johnny VR does do a lot of Doctor Who stuff, if you like Doctor Who as well. But this, our channel is mainly Disney, Star Wars, Marvel, Disney Plus, Disney Parks, and Doctor Who. Very random one in there, but yeah. Good morning, Jack. Hello, welcome back. I've not seen so much fun with Kenobi. I love the scenes where third sister said Obi-Wan, which was really good. I love the fact that we see how Leia's life was growing up. I was about to come to that. It's like I thought it was all going to be about Luke, but when we went to Alderaan and then seeing Leia and seeing how much she was very much like Padme, very stubborn and defiant, which was really cool to see her. And just it looks like the whole series is about Leia, pretty much. I thought the whole series was going to be like saving Leia, but then in part 2 he does actually manage to find her and save her. I hope you had a lovely holiday. It was a great holiday, thank you very much, Jack. Apart from on the second day, I fell down a very sharp stony path and ripped my leg open, but I was good. I'm all healed up now because I got a mutant factor. No, I haven't. But yeah, no, it was great. Really nice. Really nice time away. Thanks very much for that. Yeah, so Leia, great to have her. I thought the actress was pretty good for a kid actor. She was all right. She was pretty decent. I loved how she was very suspicious of Obi-Wan, rightfully so. She'd just been kidnapped, and that was pretty cool to see there. And yeah. One interesting bit with Leia is when they are on that planet and Obi-Wan does finally go, because you can see he didn't want to go, and because by him leaving Tatooine, he's now outed himself. It's like they know what he is, and that's the hunt is on now. The hunt for Kenobi, and when Leia doesn't trust him and is running off, and Obi-Wan's getting attacked by bounty hunters, and she falls off the roof. Now, this is a nod to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order on game consoles. It's a huge nod to Cal Kestis. Now, how Cal Kestis is the Jedi that's in that game. And we got a sequel coming as well. So I'm going to say a franchise now, a game franchise. And yeah, so one of his Cal's friends falls, and he uses the Force to stop him and like guide him into safety. And that's what happens with Leia. Obi-Wan uses the Force, and everyone sees it. Everyone sees that he's there, and he's so the Inquisition was onto him straight away, but that's when in Jedi Fallen Order, when the Inquisition comes on to try and look for Cal, because somebody had used the Force, so they were on him. So that was pretty cool there. So let's have a chat about the Inquisition now. Now the Inquisition, I thought they were really cool. Yes, their armor looked plasticky in bits, because they were trying to match what they looked like in the games and in the series in Rebels. So it was a little bit like that, but they still look pretty menacing. And like I said earlier, it's like they were feared. You can tell that they were feared as soon as they come in and start issuing threats and stuff. It was pretty cool. And then later in the interrogation scene, when third sister's like saying, I'm gonna start chopping off hands, and she does so. They're not threats, she will do it, and she goes to kill Ben, but then I think his second brother stops her, and they go off, which was pretty awesome. That whole scene, they are menacing and threatening, and as a Jedi myself, I hate them because they past Jedi who have turned to the dark side to hunt more Jedi, which is bad. Naughty Jedi. Noxwave says, when I saw a homeless clone trooper, yes, I thought it was Rex since he had the same beard in Rebels. I thought exactly the same there, Noxwave. I thought, I did. I was like, like when I seen the, because I heard the voice and I was like, that sounds like, and then it was a clone trooper, and it's like, but if you notice, it's like he didn't like react to it, like went, wait a minute, I know you, as like a Order 66, I know you, thing. So yeah, that was interesting. A homeless clone trooper. Now, will it be Rex? Time will tell, because that was very random that it was just that one. Because if there was like a few of them just darted around the place thing, but it was Rex. I'm pretty sure he had blue on his armor as well, and I think Rex did as well. And like you said, he's got the beard, like he has in Rebels. So possibly, I would like that. To be honest, I would like to see that. There we go. So we talked about the Inquisition. Right, so third sister, very ambitious. She's the least of them, says the Grand Inquisitor, and she's got ambitious goals to please Vader. Maybe she wants to be his apprentice, like Starkiller. Who knows? But the very interesting thing was at the end of part 2. When she's hunting Kenobi and catches up with him, and she says about Lord Vader, and you can see in Obi-Wan's face, he didn't know that Vader was still alive because he left him there to die. So he didn't know. How he doesn't know after 10 years, obviously he has just shut off himself from the outside of Tatooine, so doesn't hear of anything. He just knows that the Emperor is still alive and things like that. So he thought he'd killed Anakin. So that's probably why he's even more downtrodden, because he killed his best friend, his brother, his apprentice. So I feel for him there. I really do feel for him with that one. So this is going to be massive now if they do come face to face, because he has to face him again. And now as a Sith Lord, a proper Sith Lord, that has been going around for 10 years killing Jedi. I did like that. I thought that was really, really interesting there. Let me just check my notes to see if I've missed anything majorly. Oh yeah, so Owen does say this. That's in the trailers. Like you trained your father, won't make the same mistake. It's pretty cool. Chops a hand off, kidnaps. I think one of the kidnappers, the main kidnapper, I think is Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. It looks exactly like him. I haven't actually checked. On my first note is Clone Trooper Beggar Rex ? Spice Dealer, or the fake Jedi. That I knew straight away that he's going to be a fake Jedi and things, by the way he was doing stuff. Because first of all, it's like you're led to believe, is that one of the people who has escaped? And one of the Jedis has escaped. Is it one of them? But then no, it's just a con artist. Really. The least of us. Leia says to Obi-Wan, make me float. I just had it. Visions on that. And then it says like, my name's Ben. It's like, that's not a Jedi name. Yeah, reminds her of Padme. So, and then the very last thing was Vader then, Hayden Christensen, in a Bacta tank with the mask on and like the skin all. So, yeah, maybe you should have got the Bacta tank that Boba Fett used, really, to heal himself, because that seemed to work miracles on Boba Fett. But yeah, I absolutely loved it. Like I said, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10 lightsabers. Next time I will try and get some like little lightsabers on the bottom to do that. So I thoroughly enjoyed this, and I can't wait to watch the next episode. Unfortunately, I am away with work this week on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so I can't actually watch it on Friday. So I'm going to watch it on Saturday. It's also the Jubilee this week, so I've got plans on Saturday, but I will do that the review video as soon as I can for you, even if it is another live like this on a Sunday or a Monday, but I will bring out part 3 for you, and I want to have a chat with you. Thanks very much for everyone who's popped on and chatted with me today. So Knoxwaves there, are you going to see Lightyear in theaters, or are you going to wait until it releases on Disney Plus? I don't know if you can notice, but there's a Buzz Lightyear back there. I will most definitely be seeing it in movie theaters, and I will be watching it on the first day, and I will be doing a review then on Saturday, the 18th of June, because I cannot wait. I'm going to pop this. I just noticed something, so I'm going to pop this on here. Boom! Look at that. Look how cool that to infinity and beyond. Yeah, so let's get rid of that. There we go. And I do. I've cosplayed Buzz Lightyear before. Absolutely love that. There's videos on this channel. So to have a look, just type into YouTube Buzz Lightyear Skybot film, and you'll see a load of them. How I built the costume. There's 4 parts to that episode, so you can see me actually watching and actually making the Buzz Lightyear costume. So do check that out. Don't forget to click on that subscribe button, guys, and click the notification bell and set it to all. Even if you have done so before, it's worth checking every now and then on all your subscriptions to check the notification settings, because YouTube do tend to change them. It's like I've stopped having some notifications of some of my subscriptions, and I know that you guys have told me that you are not getting notifications for when we put our videos out either. So do check on that your notifications are set to all, so you will get all our videos. Big news. From July onwards, we will be having 2 dedicated Disney days. So every Thursday you will have a Disney Plus themed video, whether that's the collections or news or my thoughts or whatever. Every single Thursday you are going to have a video for Disney Plus, and then Saturdays then you're going to have a Disney, Star Wars or Marvel inspired video. So that's our podcasts are now moving to Saturdays, so you're going to have one a month. There we're going to have some Disney park videos, which we started last month, and the second episode was out yesterday, so do check that out. So those are going to be out on Saturdays. We've got I'm going to be going through some movie facts about the podcast that we just reviewed as well, so you're going to have loads of facts about those. You're going to have a video on what's new with Disney, Star Wars and Marvel as well that month, so lots of content. So Thursdays and Saturdays, I have doubled my workload for getting some research and things done on that. And that is not all. It's like we're constantly getting press releases from Disney, Lucasfilm and Marvel about all new stuff, and we will keep trying to put things out. As soon as we can get our hands on trailers, we will pop them out. Any news and things like that, we will pop it on our social media, so make sure to go check them out. And yes, and check out our Disney group on Facebook. It's in the description. The link is in the description, and that is where you can have a chat with all different people. I just want to grow the Disney, Star Wars, Marvel fan base and community with Skybot. So with us lot, we're all there and just have a big old chat and things on there. But that's all, guys. I'm just gonna leave that there. Thank you again for coming along and having a chat with me today. It's been fantastic. I've missed doing some live streams. It's been very difficult to do live streams. So thank you very much for popping along and having a chat. But until next time, bye guys.